It's the beginning of season 4 of The Flash, and Barry's still trapped in the Speed Force at the beginning. Wa- and Wally and Vibe are running Team Vibe slash Team Kid Flash slash. I guess really it's just Team West, since most of the team are the West family. And Vibe and Wally are trying to catch Peekaboo in the opening, which eventually they do with Joe's help, of course. And while Iris is running the team, throwing herself into the work, trying to forget about Barry and move on, which really doesn't work. And basically, Kara does the same thing in Supergirl, since she just throws away Kara and just focus on the Supergirl part of her life. And then the city, then Central City gets attacked once again and is threatened, but this time by a samurai. And apparently, Wally knows Japanese for some reason. So, of course, Cisco wants to get Barry out, since the samurai will destroy the city unless he can fight the Flash. So Cisco creates a machine. Iris is against it, especially since if Barry's let out, the city and potentially the world could be destroyed if there's no one in the time prison in the Speed Force. And then Cisco recruits Caitlin from a bar to help get Barry out. And of course, everyone knows about this plan except for Iris, who was against it at first. But eventually, Barry is released from the Speed Force, naked and with a beard. But he's not all there. The wires in his brain are like crossed. So he starts writing all these symbols everywhere on the wall, which means something, but all Cisco got translated for them. Those symbols were "this house is bitchin'," which hopefully can come back and could be like an anagram or something. Has to have some meaning. Unless it's just a one-off joke, but then Cisco brought it up again in the episode, so it's probably not. So Barry's still talking gibberish. They're trying to get to him, but nothing works, so Iris decides to give herself up to the samurai. So then Barry will come and rescue her. Which he does after Joe tells him about Iris. So he goes and stops the samurai, saves Iris, finds out the samurai is a robot. His memories are all in place once again. He says he doesn't remember anything before he saved Iris. And especially not all the time he spent in the Speed Force. Caitlin said it could be up to 10,000 years that he spent in there. but the team's all fine again. And then the samurai was sent by the thinker, who just sits in a chair, and he could be, I guess, in the future, since that's future tech, but it could be like that Gideon room in Star Labs. It doesn't have to be in the future to have future tech. Or, because he could be in present time too. Or he could be trapped in a Speed Force prison and just reliving his defeat by the Flash, and that's like his worst memory. Because it's weird that the Speed Force just didn't like destroy the city again, since no one's in the Speed prison. So I feel like someone has to be in the Speed prison or something. But I could be wrong. Well, anyways, that was the premiere of The Flash, and it's a good start, I guess, but I feel like Arrow had the best premiere, just action-wise, because a lot happened, and yeah, there was more stuff going on, just basically. But yeah, The Flash is always good, especially with Cisco. And now basically the team's back together, except for Wells and, well, I guess Earth 2 Wells and forgot his name. Oh, Draco, since he's in London. And that's it.